What is... Oh, that was a bad start. Do they have the inverted controller? So, is that the one? Yes, okay. Anyways, what is up, everybody, and welcome to the final episode of LEGO Star Wars: The Video Game for the Gamecube. And of course, I apologize for no plush gameplay yesterday, as I was gonna get one up, but then I did a lot of updates to my 2K25 attires collection. It's probably foreshadowing what's to come at the Royal Rumble. Well, which we don't know when's that going up, because I need to sort out Friday game night and plush gameplay. And then of course I gotta go sort out SmackDown. Well, that was a mess. What a failure. And at least we got it right with the third one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't think I'm getting True Jedi in this. I just have no hopes for it. Oh, hold on, we got True Jedi. I don't think this has a countdown in this game. Alright, I'll see you in the next level. Alright, Time for the next level. Alright. It's now time for I think this is Count Dooku. And you know I gotta go do some farming. To get all the characters that's in LEGO Star Wars 2. The original trilogy. But because I also do need to farm in order to get those characters. And then the 2x multiplier for the free play. And then of course Boba Fett. Because Boba Fett is pretty much going to be our go-to guy. Yeah, and of course, I had to get some new models. And of course, the reason why there was no SmackDown and plush gameplay yesterday was because I was, of course, working with getting SmackDown up. I mean, working on getting new models for CM Punk and Braun Breaker, which of course the new models are from Solo Raw. From Solo Raw. And it's their new Monday Night Raw model. From the Strangest Thing, from that god-awful episode of The Stranger Things Raw. As I said this on yesterday's episode, that it was a complete waste of time that it completely shit the bed. And it's mind-boggling. How do you go from a great SmackDown on Friday, the best SmackDown under the 3-hour format, and it completely shit the bed? And on the first Stranger Things Raw, it makes no sense whatsoever. And now, if things do not improve going into WrestleMania season, we're going to be in for what could be worse than 2025, 2018, 2019 WWE. As I continue to be proven right. People could say, well, it's not that bad as you make it out to be. Because you're just acting like nothing happened. Just like I acted like nothing happened last year. With the exceptions of John Cena Cody Rhodes, Part 2 at SummerSlam, John Cena AJ Styles at Crown Jewel, the triple threat matches during WrestleMania weekend with Roman, Punk, Rollins, Rhea, Bianca, and Io. While everything else felt... and don't forget, Naomi was killing it as a heel. Unfortunately, though, that got cut short due to her pregnancy. Like, I'm wondering what would have happened had she not left due to her pregnancy. Because I'm pretty sure Stephanie Baker would not have gotten her moment at WrestlePalooza. I believe her moment would come at WrestleMania, which means she would have probably won the Royal Rumble, the 2026 Royal Rumble, if I was booking it. Although I feel as though she would have probably beaten Naomi anyways at WrestlePalooza, when they were set to have their match at Clash of Paris. Unfortunately, because I believe it was going to take place at Clash of Paris until Naomi left due to her pregnancy. Of course, not taking anything from the Io Sky versus Stephanie match, which I thought was the best match on what was a forgettable show. With a very lackluster main event. That something felt wrong in the process. And it further proved Triple H's booking since WrestleMania 40 has been dead. Oh, we got R2-D2. And because you had the SmackDown Tag Team TLC matches, both at the SmackDown after Mania, which should have happened on WrestleMania, and that would have been better than that heatless New Day versus the Viking Raiders the Raw Raiders match. When that match exposed, the New Day lost all of their credibility after that big heel turn on Biggie, and that the crowd couldn't care less about the match. And then they had that great TLC match at SummerSlam, and then shortly afterwards, everything fell apart. Because they're barely being featured on TV. And now Ciampa wants out. And now we got True Jedi, as you love to see it. Although that streak is going to end in one of the levels I hated the most, doing the PS2 walkthrough. Why, you may ask? Q Yoda, who is probably the weakest character in the game. And you may ask, what is your problem with Yoda? I mean, it was exposed on the last episode, when we were playing as him. And of course, his cutscene. That's cool. Never mind. Why did Anakin miss his cue? Anyways, back to what I was saying. Because level 4 could be the worst level, considering of Yoda. Alright, we're back. So yeah, level 4 on episode 5 could be, on episode 3 could be annoying. I could also say the same thing about the General Grievous level, if there was a way to salvage it. Needed more studs, just to build towards True Jedi. Even though I'm done with the studs, because we did get to True Jedi. But we're not stopping. Huh? Oh, I don't know why it took that long. But okay, more studs coming. And this could be great, so we can get more LEGO Star Wars characters. I mean, I might probably do a free play if things do not go well. For that True Jedi debacle. Unless maybe I could just follow the guide. Because at least I do have invincibility. I might just pick up that mini kit. Yeah. Oh, it cuts into. Alright. Why? You want some? Hello? Obi? Get off here. Now let's get out of here. Alright, so we get Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 3. We got Anakin Skywalker, the Jedi. Chancellor Palpatine. And it sucks we can't have the "it's freezing them" line in this game. It sucks. It really is. Alright, let's get a mini cap. And we got General Grievous. Hey! Why? And now I'm gonna lose a chance at True Jedi. Fuck the cutoff scenes. Why did you do it? Fuck you. You ruined the cutoff scene. And we got 3 mini kits. Interesting. Yep, from the looks of the things, there's going to be no True Jedi in this level. Which really sucks. Another cutoff scene. Can these cutoff scenes go away? Because now, there's not even a chance we could be looking at True Jedi. Unless there's a chance to salvage it. Okay, so I don't think I have a double jumper. So this could be bad news. Yep. I don't think there's a possibility. So it seems though that my chances at True Jedi is looking slim. Right now, as we speak. Yep, it's pretty much looking slim. I didn't want to do a backflip. Yep, no True Jedi for us. Big bummer. Another cutoff scene. Well, I mean, at least we got True Jedi, so at least that's a positive. Alright, time for the next level. Alright, now. Here's where this level all falls apart. Look at this right here. This is right here being put all over the place. And see, I don't think you get more time with Yoda in LEGO Star Wars 2, because he's only on that Dingobout level. The one with when you need to get on his back. Yes, that level I hated the most. It may be designed perfectly on paper, but unfortunately, unless that's just me having an opinion. No. Alright, so I had to just... Oh, I also realized you could destroy these things. As I guess you can tell all the way, but knowing by the time we get to the Stormtroopers, this will be where everything starts to fall apart. Like I mentioned. I'm pretty sure that's for the free play. No. I mean, I know it's story mode, and of course, I don't collect that much mini... Well, I mean, I kind of do. I'll pick up more studs. Alright, this is where the problems are going to be in full... I gotta come in full... I gotta come together. Came in full circle. If you will. Alright. Dude. Let's... We can... But wait, I might have to double... Switched. Alright, now it's time we can do this. And then, of course, him losing the focus, which that is a recipe for disaster. Thank God, I'm pretty sure he has improved in the complete saga and the Clone Wars. I don't think he was featured that much. Oh, here we go. This is what we waited for. A fucking cutoff scene to ruin my chances at True Jedi. That's what we needed. Get out of here. Get out of here with that bullshit. I understand we gotta go save them, but can you please at least... Well, this is why we should have gotten that 2x multiplier in the game. Even if we would have to farm a lot more, or maybe just double down on it and make it 200, and then 400 for stud 4, 600 for stud 6. Because at least it would have been better than what you got in the following game, when it comes to the prices of the studs. And because he is super slow. Low. Chewbacca, it's your turn. For some reason, the video is not working, for whatever reason. Okay, so now we can... Even though, like I said, I will not have my hopes high enough for a true Jedi. I just have no hopes of it actually happening. I mean, I would be surprised if it actually happens. Pick up more studs. Now we can do this. Chewbacca, get your queue in. Time to get into your queue. There you go. Pick up the gold studs. And then because Yoda's jumping ability is absolutely broken. Okay. No pun intended. Alright, let's pick up more studs. At least we can't take a hit. Which, that's why I put it on invincibility. I mean, I probably should have noticed that on the first episode. What was everything? And this is where everything is going to fall apart. Wait, Rookie's playable? Okay. I will say, very interesting. And we got more clone troopers in the frame. And of course, I also forgot to mention I did update Austin Furious' model. The one from Solo Evo. Again? Why? More clone troopers? Okay. Come on. I didn't want to go that way. See, this is why I hate Yoda in this game. To make matters worse, I'm struggling to focus on what we're supposed to be doing. Because there's a goddamn TIE fighter. And more commander droids. There's still more. Well, I cannot find a spot. Is there a disarm trooper option in the game? Because I wish they did. It's just so that way we could actually cheese this level. Unfortunately, though, they can't let you do that. Where are they coming from? Another fucking TIE fighter? This has got to be by far. If you thought that level 4 on episode 1 was bad, this one is beneath worse than that. How are they coming back from? This does not make any sense whatsoever. This right here makes no sense. How am I going to get True Jedi if this is going to continue? I want to go. I hate this level so much. Whoever thought this was a great level design should be fired immediately. Like, in fact, they should have been fired a long time ago. Oh, if this is what's going to happen. In fact, you should have put it in the 2x multiplayer. And this level would have been simpler to get the True Jedi on. And now, just based on how things are going right now, how are we going to get that last two pulled off? How are we going to pull the last two things off if we still get more commander droids coming out of nowhere? And Yoda is probably the worst character in this game. Go away, sakes. How are they not dying? Is anyone's guess. Why? Why is there more? Why does this game hate me? It makes no sense whatsoever. Right. Well, just... Chewbacca! What are you doing? Are you even a team? Fuck off, for God's sakes. And stop coming back when I want true Jedi. You're just trying to take it all away from me. How the are they still coming back? Right, if they respawn one more time, I'll just see you all at the next level, because this is getting out of control. It is just getting flat out of control. Right, I will see you all after I get some studs. Can you please go away? Fuck's sakes, you shit. Right, I think we know what... I want to go that way, you bitch. This is why Yoda has got to be one of the worst characters in the game. And it's not even funny. Right, if I get hit one more time, I'm just going to skip to the next part. This is supposed to be stud farming, not dealing with overabundance of commander droids. There's no business being here right now. I want true Jedi, not dealing with this bullshit for way too long. To drag the episode out way too long. Right, you know what? I'll be right back, because this shit is getting annoying. Alright guys, I am back. I said we were going to wait at the next area, but of course, I decided, you know what? I may just continue with this part. And now what I'm trying to do is trying to get that mini kit. But because I'm losing the focus. Because there's... Alright, mercifully, we got our third mini kit. Now let's go on to the next part. Yoda, we need you. And I see we have commander droids. Time to go and stop them. Oh, great. Uh-oh. Yep, no way we can get that stud. Means. Alright, this was much better than the PS2 run. A little bit. But, I mean, the rage was pretty much pointless, if you will. Hmm. Alright, here we go. Time for the next level. Alright, time. We're back. Obi-Wan, I need to switch over to you. I hate this slow Yoda. Yoda. Alright, we're getting more studs, as that's what you'll love to see. And next level, we're gonna have so much fun, because you know what that means. It's over again! I have the high ground! As that is my favorite part, yeah. Now guys, we don't know when am I ever going to return to the Revenge of the Sith series, by the way. I'm actually surprised it didn't make it to the Gamecube. However, we don't know when am I going to return, considering we all know what happened last time. And it was doing multiple of those. Uh-oh. Oh, give me that minikit. I don't care about, I may not care about picking up minikits right now. Unless it's a vehicle level, because those could be annoying with those stupid countdown. That's fun. Want to shoot me? Okay. Jump all you want, but that didn't go well. Alright, so what do we get out of it? Let's rock it. Let's rock it. Alright, let's get more minikits. Let's pick up more minikits. Yes, we go. Yes, we do. Alright, here we go. Pick up the minikit. Yes, we do. Alright, time to go. Alright, time for the last level. As we are playing as Obi-Wan Kenobi, as we're going to do the Obi-Wan ending, because I believe they don't have an alternative ending if Obi kills Anakin. I mean, if Anakin beats Obi-Wan. And of course, we're noticing we do have one more. We do have one more thing left, which means if we could get all of them, it means we could do a bonus. We can do a bonus level. And of course, we will be starting the Lego cutscene time. Alright, so now let's get that mini kit. Oh, more mini kit. Thank you very much. You missed your timing, Anakin. What? Alright, I'm pretty sure our cutscene is loading up very soon. What? What are you doing, Anakin, you silly cunt? Right, if we die one more time, I'll just skip to the next part. This should be one of the easiest levels in the game. But for some reason it's turning harder and harder and harder. Well, that was not a good timing. Good on you, Anakin. Good on you, Anakin. What? Okay. I'm just not in the mood for an argument. All I can say is I cannot wait for the original. So, of course, where was I? Oh, yeah. Our next game after this will be LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Well, of course, that will start tomorrow. And of course, we will be doing all 6 levels in one episode. And of course, on Sunday, we'll probably start the LEGO Horizon Adventures, as that is the series we will be also doing. And of course, the other games we have to do, of course, the 2 TNA games that's also on the list. Maybe we can finally get around to the Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe for the Xbox 360, sorry. And then, of course, maybe we could give that SpongeBob game a try. And then, of course, we could do some Day of Reckoning season mode, but I'm going to have to learn the basics. And we did it! Alright, episode 3 is completed. And we got episode 4 unlocked. Let's go. And 482,980, that's the last stud we get for the series. Thanks for watching the series, and I'll see you all tomorrow for LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. And we'll see you all later for plush gameplay and maybe SmackDown. Until then, thanks for watching.